Greetings ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hotchkiss from the Dukes of Dukes channel and welcome back to Battlefield 3. Wait a minute, this isn't Battlefield 3? That's right, we've moved on to the Battlefield 4 beta and holy shit is it glorious. So I want to talk about the sniper class and all the changes that has been made and gotten into the beta, that is. And there is a lot of new things that we can play around with. And the one that I'm most excited about is the C4, because now we can blow shit up like we used to in Bad Company 2. Thank you, DICE, that was a bloody time. And I was actually hoping on making a review and telling you the stats on every single sniper rifle in the game. And I can actually do that, but that only includes 2 sniper rifles. That is the M4A5, my baby from Battlefield 3. I'm not gonna lie, that weapon is absolutely amazing. And the second sniper is the CSLR4, which is a completely new sniper, which is actually quite good, but I really have nothing to compare it to because we've only seen 2 snipers. The fun thing is, though, that I'm now saying that I prefer the M4A5 above the CSLR4, but if you look in the Battlefield 4 beta, you can actually see the stats of each gun in the tab now on your internet browser. It says the damage, the accuracy, the mobility, the range, and then the fire modes of the gun. And these 2 snipers have exactly the same stats in every single category. That does not include the drop, though, or the velocity of the bullet, which I can calculate, which I probably will. And now let's move on to the pistols. Now we've gone to play with 2 pistols in the Battlefield 4 beta. That is our old friend the M9, which is actually surprisingly good. I'm generally not a big fan of the M9, but if I have to be frank, it's actually quite a good pistol. The other pistol is the P226, which is the starter pistol. You have to unlock the M9. It takes about, I think, 20 kills with the pistol. It's not that hard, to be honest, but hey. The P226 actually also quite good. I am surprised about how similar all the weapons are and feel. All the pistols feel very similar, and the snipers do feel a bit similar, but still you can feel the difference. Also, a thing I like to mention about the snipers is that the new sounds and the feel of the guns is just so incredible. You can really feel that they just kick back a hell of a lot, and they are incredibly powerful. And the sound is just fucking amazing. In the Battlefield 3 it was a bit dull, if I have to be honest, and in Bad Company 2 it was actually quite good. I loved the sound of the M24, for example, in Bad Company 2. That shit was absolutely amazing. Now besides that, we have gotten some other things to play with, and that is the motion sensors, which is just like the Tux, but now you can throw it at people and at areas, so you can find out where the people are and shoot them. But it doesn't work in the beta, or at least I can't get it to work. I'm just throwing the balls and then they just disappear, I think, and they don't work. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but they don't work for me. Hey, besides that, we've gotten a some binoculars, some infrared binoculars, which is for spotting, and you can actually lock onto targets with it, which is quite exciting. And I like to see what they are planning with that mechanism in the game itself, if it has something with a rocket launcher, or maybe the commander can do something about that. I don't know, but let's see. Besides that, we've gotten a new unlock system. We've got the battle packs, which unlocks a lot of customizations. That is both a lot of accessories. That is silencers and sights and camos, a shitload of camos. I will add to that. You'll get a battle pack every few levels, every few ranks. You'll get one bronze. There's 3 different kinds of battle packs. There's bronze, there's silver, and there's gold. And funnily enough, the gold one contains better items than the silver and the bronze. I know that's a shock, but I've only received one bronze battle pack so far, and that was in level 3. You got a bronze battle pack, and I got a flash hider for the pistol P226, and a Coyote red dot sight for the AK-5C, which is the first carbine that you will unlock. And besides that, I've gotten a 25% XP boost for 1 in-game hour, which is actually quite nice. I like that. I like the idea of battle packs and how you will get accessories and camos that way instead of the old Battlefield 3 style where you have to unlock a shitload of sights and flash grips, etc. and also camos. We now have a shitload of camos. You have, like, I'm not kidding, 15 to 20 different camos for each gun, and you have to unlock them via battle packs. In the Battlefield 3 game, you had a couple of camos for some guns, and the rest of the guns just didn't have any at all. There was very little customization in Battlefield 3, and I'm very glad to see that they brought this in Battlefield 4 because it just makes the game more customizable. Simple as that. I received, as I said, one bronze battle pack in level 3, and I'll receive one more in level 5 and level 7, and in rank 10 I will receive a gold battle pack. So I think it's just the higher rank you get, the more good battle packs you'll receive. And I know that if you pre-ordered a special deal of Battlefield 4, you will receive some battle packs when the game launches. Now I know that someone will be mentioning this in the comments, so I'll just be saying it now. This is, oh my god, for God's sake, this is a beta build. Do not criticize anything about the game. Yes, it is laggy as shit, I have noticed that. And yes, the texture is absolutely awful, and the road just look like fucking white concrete. I know that, I can see that. But it is a freaking beta build. The beta is supposed to test their servers and see if they can hold the 64 player cap. That is also why we only get 2 guns for each classes, because they don't want to show us everything. They want to make us pay for the game, and then we can play it, and then we can access everything. Because we haven't paid for the beta. If you paid for the beta, that's a completely different thing, because you actually paid for the content. Now you didn't. The only way you could get to the Battlefield 4 beta is one of two things. Either you own a Battlefield 3 premium membership, or you have pre-ordered Battlefield 4 which included the Battlefield 4 beta access. So for goodness sake, please stop commenting that it looks like shit. Of course it does, it's a fucking beta. So the last thing I want to touch about before I leave you is the knife, because there's been a huge update in the knife front. That is that we've gotten, I think, 7 or fucking 10 new knives, and there is now a counter knife ability which you can use. I know you can use it when you are attacked from the front, because I've been counter knifed and it is painfully agonizing. I'm not sure if you can counter knife when attacked from behind. I'll have to test that, and I'll probably put up a whole video dedicated to the new knife animations and the counter knife function to test and see how that actually works, because I'm curious as to you can counter attack when you are attacked from behind. So we'll have to see about that. Well, that was pretty much what I wanted to say about the Battlefield 4 beta. If you aren't playing it, shame on you. It is absolutely amazing. Go play it now. Now, go play.